I guess we're just waiting on my screen, my camera to work. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna proceed. All right, there we go. Yo, we got a new subscriber. Welcome, Eugenio Tondo. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. We got Nifty Nico. Let's do this. We got he's a member of the channel. Appreciate you, man, and appreciate all the content you're creating out there in the space, man. Super great content. All right, guys. Let me adjust one thing real quick because I have to do this every so often. Hope you guys are doing good today. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. There we go. All right, perfect. So anyways, guys, hope you guys are doing good. We got, thanks, bro. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning, Anthony. Anthony, hyped. Yeah, absolutely. Wind Moon says Azah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump in and kind of go over Immutable X. So let me know if the music's a little too loud. I can turn it down just a little bit if it's a little too loud for you guys in the morning there. It is a little too loud for me to be, or not, because I have a headset on, really. Hey, watching from Northern Ireland, my dudes. Yo, what's going on, Orange Bag Lady? Welcome in from Northern Ireland, man. I'm actually a little bit Irish, as you can see in the beard. It's a little red, if you've noticed. But that is from my dad's side of the family. But anyway, so we are on the Immutable X website here. Let me take a drink of water because we're going to get into it. What's going on, Fast Eddie? All right, so we got this protocol, a layer 2. Okay, we'll kind of get into all the tech stuff in just a second, but the main kind of features obviously are going to be zero gas fees, instant trades, scalability for games, which is pretty sweet, applications, marketplaces without compromise. So those are all big things that VeVe and Ecomi is working on, right? So kind of a big deal. You know whereabouts on the island your fam is from? I do not. I should look into the family tree though and find out. Manchester, UK calling in. Hey, what's going on, Crypto Live? Layer 2, baby. Excuse me. We got a lot of stuff floating around in the air in Oklahoma and in the United States. So my nose is a little stopped up. Watching from WI, Wisconsin, currently home of the dairy products in that 70s show. For sure, man. That 70s show was great. So anyways, set your own trading fees. I'm not sure if we'll see any of that on our end, but it's interesting to see what they do on that end. If there will be any fees, because ultimately, well, I guess it'll be more maybe marketplace driven fees, so I don't think we'll expect anything different on that end, but we'll see. No custodial risk. Users keep their private keys, which is really important, obviously. If we're able to keep our private keys, you know what? I'm not really sure because, you know, as so long as we're on their platform, they technically own our NFTs. So that's going to be interesting. But as far as wallet wise, maybe we'll get to keep our own private keys off of the app. So but we'll see what happens. Good times ahead. Watching from, yep, I just read that one. Okay, sweet. Appreciate you guys. Secured by Ethereum, a true LT inheriting security of layer 1. Yada yada, supports these, you know, different things. Same kind of jargon here. Same security as, you know, Ethereum. Play to earn ready. Don't let fees creating exchange assets limits to what you can do. Our pricing is affordable and transparent for all meta systems. Yes, yes, and yes. So instant transactions, minting, buying, selling, and transferring assets on Immutable is faster than the time it took you to read the sentence, which is cool. Metadata orders. You can basically, I guess, trustless place buy orders which can be filled with any NFT. Sorry guys, I'm sneezing too. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in if you're just tuning in. All right, and let's see here. Why they went with Immutable X versus, like a Flowtron or EOS, it says right here. So it just goes on to say that, like, essentially it's the, obviously it's still on the Ethereum network technically, right? It's a different layer on the Ethereum network, but it's saying the same network. So why wouldn't you go with a well-established network that already has all these different applications and everything built out? Companies already know about it, banks know about it, like, it just makes sense, right? These other newer projects are making a name for themselves, certainly, but Ethereum has been there since for a long time, right? Everybody knows about it, so it's just easy decision, easy move. It's a move I didn't actually see coming, but it makes perfect sense now, hindsight looking back. So there's that. They also have the Gods Unchained, which is a card game, which we'll get into about the cool factor of why that's important. What about the exchange now? Does going on ETH exchange or ETH change anything? Have you seen the pick with Valk? I haven't seen anything on that end, but we'll see. So I'm gonna stay tuned for that, but we'll do time. We'll have details. Usually when cryptos switch blockchains, there's some I don't really know what it's gonna be or the process behind it, since we're on GoChain, but GoChain's technically like a fork of Ethereum. So I'm not really sure if it was like on a completely different blockchain, like back then they would pretty much, you would put it in a wallet and then they would airdrop you like the new token. But this could be different, so I'm not really sure what's gonna exactly happen, because it's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I've had to do a swap, right, on a project I invested in. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what they do. I'm not really sure, and I'm not like the technical expert on chain swapping and or anything like that. But I do know my way around, obviously, the crypto stuff. So we'll get into all the tech stuff in just a minute, because I do know as far as the what protocol on the back end they're using. So Gods Unchained, yeah, this is the card game. You can buy some cards, pretty cool. Click on that. So this kind of looks like the Wax market, the marketplace. If you've ever been on Wax, it kind of looks the same. It actually looks a little bit cleaner, in my opinion. I like the cleaner look, but it does look like a little bit like Wax. You can connect your wallet, all that good stuff. Hopefully we'll see VeVe right here on the side. You'll see our NFTs right here, and you can do your thing. Properties, maybe it'll have like the the data that we've always seen on the app, or I expect this to maybe be integrated into the browser. You know what I mean? The browser website. The browser app. So we'll see what that looks like, guys. I'm super pumped for it. But this is their I guess their official kind of marketplace, if you will. So we'll see what that is. But here's what the Gods Unchained look like, which I'm super excited to see what if we do get cards, what it could look like for us as VeVe people, VeVe versers, aka Ecomi homies. What card games may look like. And obviously this game is obviously its own game and its own developer and its own thing, but it's pretty cool because look at this. This is kind of an example of what I would like to see VeVe do, have like a game like this. Obviously there'd be a lot of development time to get something like this going, but I don't know, look at this. This is pretty cool, man. It's a card game, and not only that, you can earn cards as you battle and things like that. And you can actually keep the cards you win and sell them later on. So it's kind of cool. It's a way you can collect cards, and you can also buy, sell, and trade them via Immutable X. So it's pretty dope, man. You know, they got featured in a few, it looks like, you know, a few different magazines and publications, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, I hope to see VeVe doing something very similar, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, or like a big title, obviously, like Pokemon. Obviously, like, we don't need to do too much speculation there, but that would be very cool, man. If we already see a successful project like Gods Unchained doing a card game, I think it would be very cool. Do you have any immediate concerns with moving to ETH at first glance, Kyle? No, not on the this layer 2 solution, because layer 2 solutions are completely different when it comes to Ethereum. I think a lot of projects are just running just straight up on the Ethereum network, which is not the best efficient way to do it. The only thing I have is it's still technically the Ethereum network, so like, technically this layer 2 is, you know, it's carbon neutrality and all that good stuff, but technically I believe it still technically runs off of the Ethereum network. So it's like, is it really though? You know, so I don't know, but I don't want to nitpick too much, but it is a layer 2 solution. Ethereum's going to be around. Ethereum will, because I think that with Ethereum 2.0, we're gonna see some, you know, we're gonna see some scalability happen, where it's gonna be less or it's gonna be more environmentally friendly, because Ethereum is, while it sucks right now, and I've had my qualms, and I've had my concerns with the Ethereum network, and Ethereum, and I told people 3 years ago that if Ethereum didn't scale quickly, that they would have issues with, you know, that ADA would basically be number 3, and I think it was earlier this year. So it is what it is. You know, ADA is still kind of launching. It's been taking them a long time, but as you can see, like, Ethereum is taking a long time too, so it's not a surprise, right? So these things take a long time, guys. If you're preparing for the future, and these not only these protocols, but the networks, they have to be quantum proof. So that's another thing, is that this is post quantum proof layer 2. What that means is you can't really hack it. You can't, it can't suffer a 51% attack, aka like hackers can't take over the network and steal your NFTs and steal your things. It's like basically you know, quantum computer, which nobody really has access to. Even then you would still need more than, probably, like, you would need several quantum computers to override a system. So anyways, I digress on that end, but yeah, you'll see we've already covered some of these bullet points, and you're going to see this pop up in other people's videos over and over and over and over and over, and people try to attempt to explain this. So it's just a bunch of bullet points, and I'm not going to go over that, other than zero gas fees is kind of the most notable one. Instant transactions, obviously a big deal. It's not a side chain like back then. You saw a lot of side chains pop up, but this is a more this is a layer 2 solution. So layer 2s are a big deal, especially when they first start coming out. It's also known as a data link layer, the second level in a 7-layer OSI reference model for network protocol design. Layer 2 is equivalent to a link layer, the lowest layer in a TCP/IP network model. Layer 2 is a network layer used to transfer data between adjacent network nodes in a wide area network, or between nodes in the same local area network. So it's pretty much using the Ethereum network that's already running. So instead of using bits, it uses frames to send more data quickly at a more scalable rate. And it also uses by the way, let's see what let me read your comments. Hey, what's going on, Lisa? Hope you're doing good. What exchange now is going? Let's see. Watching from the east coast of Australia, 1040. Hey, what's going on, James? Hope you're doing good, man, and having a good night. Ready for the drop numbers. I think it'll be similar to the last numbers drops, unfortunately. I don't know, we'll see. I think I suspect, yeah, I suspect it will be similar to, maybe a little bit lower, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Love and blessings to all. Hey, Pleasant View, hope you're having a good day, man. projects are easily added to new exchanges. Let me see. Like Cavell. Yeah, I do, man. I know actually what layer 2s are. I've been around the crypto market. I'm literally like, this is literally a layer 2 networking. A layer 2 networking. It's basically a tech site. So that explains the logic, how it works, and anything. Anyways, so this is obviously this is kind of the article I saw pop up too, but I do admit I don't know what these are because these are new to me, but I do know what basically these proofs are as far as that works. So this, yeah, I don't know what this is right here, these roll-ups. Like, this stuff is new to me because I got out of crypto for a little bit, and some of this stuff is new to me, but ultimately they'll have the VeVe team, Ecomi teams. Some of the stuff we're not going to even need to know anyways, but they're going to have a choice here. It's called Volition, and they'll probably do, I think, the ZK proofs versus the ZK rollups, just because it sounds like the ZK rollups are going to be more expensive. And it even says in this article that that's not a long-term solution, and that they plan on helping, bigger companies mint larger, basically be able to scale, right? It even mentions, like, if Fortnite decides to, go on this platform, that they're going to be able to scale without having to ultimately have all these minting fees and, all these gas fees, right? But so it uses, basically, as far as the security goes, it uses called Stark proofs rather than snarks. And for people like How I Made, which maybe you are a tech nerd that just reads this kind of stuff all day, which really doesn't matter anyways because nobody cares that much. But if you are like that and you know what Starks are, then you should know what project it was originally from, which was Zcash. Okay, so Zcash was ran off of ZK Snarks, which is basically a zero knowledge. It's like a zero knowledge proof form of cryptography, which basically, when you send a coin or Zcash to somebody else, it pretty much signs, like, the back end, like the network will pretty much, like, it sends the coin and signs the data without revealing, like, the address, without revealing the data from the other user. So it's more of a secure way. Like Bitcoin, you know exactly what is happening, right? You know the block hash transaction, or the transaction, I mean, and then like what wallet it came from, all this data, right? But with zero knowledge proof, like, it signs off on itself, and it basically you don't have a paper trail, right? So that's essentially, in layman's terms, what that kind of means. Anyways, you can kind of see how it works right here. I mean, it's just like an old article on Zcash, but the Stark proof is a zero knowledge proof system that is also transparent. So it works both conversely, it looks like. So it can be anonymous, but it also, it looks like, will be transparent or have both options. So I'm really not quite sure, because honestly, Stark proofs are a little bit newer to me as well, because back then there wasn't really a need for it, but now with NFTs there's a need for it. So anyways, that's all the tech stuff involved on what all that looks like. But yeah, like I said, ZK rollups, that's kind of a new thing, like, to me. ZK proofs sound just like, essentially, I mean, you can just read this model, because I'm not really sure exactly what that means yet, at least for the VeVe. And most of everybody's not going to need to know what this stuff is anyways, so it doesn't really matter, right? So it was pretty cool, though. They shouted out VeVe on this on their Twitter, so that was pretty cool. It just showed that they'll be building on Immutable X, no more scalability issues for VeVe's 250 1,000 plus collectors without sacrificing security or harming the environment. It said Gods Unchained used 475,000 X less energy to mint 8 million cards on Immutable X compared to Layer 1, which is absolutely insane. Without making sacrifices to Ethereum's consensus mechanism. So yeah, there you go. Can mint 600,000 NFTs with a single Stark proof. So that's the scalability factor that I was talking about with Stark proofs, and it sounds like with the DK proofs, it's kind of sounds like maybe kind of the future of what what they're gonna use. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like I said, well, layer 2s were new back then, man. It was all about side chains back then. Now it's all layer 2 stuff, and they all talked about it, and finally layer 2s are here, and there you go. So something that I will read up more on, but it's not like I'm clueless about this stuff either, because anyways, I digress. So this one was another interesting one I pulled up. It just says the differences here. We all want to scale Ethereum. What are the differences between layer 2s and sidechains? Layer 2's rollups use Ethereum's main net's consensus mechanism. So sidechains have their own miners, consensus algorithm, and bridge back to layer 1. Ultimately, layer 1 is more susceptible to 51% attacks and everything like that. So it's just kind of like an older model. Layer 2s are just kind of like better, essentially. And that brings me to my next topic here. You guys think they have bots now for drops? Haven't been able to score the UR for a while. Yeah, me either. I'm not really sure. I think there's something they need to fix on the back end. I'm not quite sure. All main really. Let's see here. Ultra mirror dodge pass. Care to elaborate here for now? I'm not really sure. Let's see. You guys think they'll have bot? Okay. No, I'm not gonna elaborate on that because I really don't know. But anyways, that brings me kind of my next topic though, is with Gods Unchained. On this platform, are we gonna see more gamification later down the road? Because this excites me for that. I've also seen kind of the future of VeVe a little bit, like glimpses from other platforms, right? Like I can recall as well, like this guy from Epic at Licensing International at the Jeffries event. Like this guy was talking about Epic, which Epic was they put brands and celebrities in video games and apps. So are we gonna see maybe this in the future? Because a lot of these brands are already, like, I guess they may be working with some of these brands already, and so maybe we'll see some NFTs, like in some games. Maybe it's like not what we really think as far as in-app games, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe we'll see NFTs like Taffy, I guess, for instance, may have like a license with Epic to transfer their avatars to like games and stuff like that. And it looks like Taffy, obviously we didn't see a whole lot from Taffy, in my opinion, that we saw champions, but I think they maybe do like way more than just well, that's kind of cool. But they do a lot more obviously than champions, it looks like. So will we see maybe something like that in the future, as far as some partnerships and some outsourcing as far as that goes, where maybe some avatars we'll see, or aka NFTs get transferred to games. I just thought, I don't know, I'm just going over this because we all know what this was. As you can see, 2 Ultramans already there, like as you can see. So I saw basically altcoin buzz talk about Epic, and I was like, yo, we already know about Epic because we saw Epic at the Licensing International. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I'm like, maybe in the future we see something with the games, and I could really see that happening versus VeVe just developing everything on their own or doing everything on their own, which is obviously they've partnered up with a lot of different like what was that one, red push button or something like that. A couple of other tech companies. So anyways, that's what that is. As far as, we have some winners to announce as well from the VeVe Art Show. So let me get back to my screen here. Yo, what's going on, the Gale? Yo, what up? It's almost impossible with this format, even with the multiple vids. It would be difficult to tell the story, but it's not good at all, my friend. How do you think about it? When the last time you get an ultra rare? Actually, my last ultra rare was I think the Cryptkins drop. But yeah, I'm hoping yeah, I'm hoping that it gets fixed, and I'm confident it will. They've been pretty quick about it. So all right, guys, so we got some stuff to announce here. We got some winners, so let me go ahead and get them pulled up real quick. By the way, you guys will want to go through all these, and man, I appreciate the artists and the time they put into these submissions and things like that. So let me go ahead and announce third place here on stream. We got this, which is the let me see if you guys can see it on the screen. All right, just making sure you guys can see that. But that one's kind of cool, man. You got the little the Mermicorno crossing here on the road. Congrats to you, man. You won, or woman, depending on who you are. You won this third prize, which was, let me see, let me get my we'll figure it out in a minute. But congratulations, you got third place. So that one's pretty cool, man. Very creative. Got the rainbow, and it looks like, I don't know, for some reason it just reminds me of Skittles, and I'm wanting some Skittles now. So it also reminds me of the Marshawn Lynch Todd McFarlane statue as well, man, because he always eats Skittles. So I don't know where my brain goes, guys, but I'm hungry for some Skittles. Hit that like button, guys. Yeah, Silversmith, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you as well for being a member on the channel. If you guys want cool little badges like that as well, you have you want to make sure you join the membership, and it's only like a cup of coffee per month at the minimum, guys. So it's super cheap to join as a member. It's literally like nothing, the most. So second place, man. Second place was this Unicorno, or this Mermicorno, literally stampeding and gutting the Batman Who Laughs, and you got, look at you got the Todd Batman just like back here, and then obviously this Unicorno was like flying, but it looks like he had a grip on it, and then you had what's this Mermicorno's name again? It's so early here. Taste the Rainbow. Morning, Kyle. What's good, VeVe Gang? Hey, True Tech Donkey, what's going on? So anyways, I thought this one was actually pretty funny, especially with the, you know, you got the Mike Mignola Batman back there just like chilling. Like, yeah, I didn't defeat Batman Who Laughs, but this Mermicorno did. So anyways, that one got second place, so congratulations on that. We had the Tokidoki Army looking picture here, which is absolutely insane. The amount of Mermicornos and Unicornos, and they spelled out literally Tokidoki in the in their vault, which is absolutely insane. By the way, I like the little prima donna in the middle, and then of course you got a bunch of them here too. So that's low-key one of my favorite Unicornos. But man, that is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 Ritmos, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Corsicas. And is that more of them right there? I can't tell. I don't think that is. But either way, that's insane. And I think there's a Corsica actually. Is that a Corsica? Yeah, I think that's a Corsica right there too. So That is like so many. Yeah, sup Lord Merm for sure, bro. So congratulations, man, on the dub. And we have a bunch more, man. Like the Donatello with the donuts, Donatello at the donut shop, or Toki Doki. You got some more, but we're gonna keep it PG. You know what I'm saying? I think the Gale dropped something in there. You just have to check them out on Twitter. But there's that, guys. So that was the VeVe AR shots category, and we can kind of post links and everything on the website as well at veveartshow.com. I'll put in the chat. VeVe Art Show. Okay. VeVe Wiki, what's going on, man? What's up, VeVe fam? Yo, I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing good. All right, so yeah, moving on to freestyle, man. We had some pretty crazy videos, man. We had some guy create literally a horror movie, which was pretty insane. All right, just trying to see what music's playing, so it sounded kind of weird. I was like, what is this? But yo, this guy created a straight up like scary. Let me pause this. Like, check it out, like Pepperino. Oh! Oh! Yo, that is crazy, man. Man, I don't know that. Oh, yo, red rum for real. We had a lot of entries though. I mean, some of this stuff was absolutely crazy. This one, like this poster right here with the dragon, Mermicorno or Unicorno, which I think this is an actual Unicorno as well. Like I think this is the Year of the Dragon one, which is actually a real one, but it looks like they did this like crazy painting. We had some Omi the Clown, I think, submitted a pretty crazy drawing. Gotta keep this though, gotta keep the video for all audiences, so we're keeping it PG. We had actually a tiebreaker for 4th place. So we had the Jurassic Park, which was really super cool. Right here, it's absolutely insane. Very cool. This is actually one of my favorites. So it's got the DeLorean going through the door, and then it says VeVe World, and then it's got 2 Unicornos on the side, which is really sweet. And actually these Unicornos I haven't seen before, so I think that's really cool that they know their stuff and they integrated that in. And so congratulations on 4th place, as well as the this one right here, which was this one was crazy, guys. Like, I wish I could blow this up even more, but like, you have to actually see this in more full detail. I don't know if I can go any further, but like literally the crown on Prima Donna right here, and you have this boat, you have Pepperino blowing out a flame at the dragon coming out of the ocean. You literally even have like a Tropicana little tail coming out of the water, and all these, like, you literally have I forget the name of this one, this Unicorno, but he's playing guitar, and then you have Ritmo like in a little musical note. Guys, this one is absolutely incredible. Like, this one is an actual like piece of art. It was in my book, like, this was one of the number 1 or 2 for me personally. There were some pretty crazy ones in here, but this was definitely one of my favorite ones. So congratulations on number 27 and 50. You guys tied literally, so you guys technically both won 4th place. And we have the gosh, what is this one? Marina? Is that what this one's name is? Amazing talent. Yeah, for sure. True tech junkie. But yeah, this one was pretty funny. And this, I think, was this the Jaws movie? I can't remember if this was Jaws or not. But anyways, it's coming out of the ocean. That one got 3rd place, so congratulations on that one. That one's pretty funny. It seems like the humor does really well in the content, by the way. Number 38, you have a rendition here of, looks like mermicornos and unicornos and everything like that. So this is kind of a cool, you know, definitely a cool vibe here. Vault, so it just takes the vault, makes it look better. So that one was 2nd place. And for the winner, which I believe is a Ritmo, which is absolutely crazy and so if you guys aren't like putting in entries, then you absolutely need to, especially if you're an artist. You're missing out big time. Yeah, just like some of the stuff we gave away. I mean, ultra rare Corsica, like 1st place, like AR shots. Like, get out of here. That's insane. So congratulations to the 1st place back at the AR shots, which was the Tokidoki, wherever it was at. Anyways, yeah, congratulations on that, man. That's a big deal, winning some of these prizes. So 4th place, Tropic 2, you got a Tropicana, and then we got a rare Bellina coming in 3rd place, rare Dragon Girl, and ultra rare Ritmo for 1st place. So 1st place, what was 1st place here? Let's see. 1st place, I can't really show it. I'll just cut off the head. But it was an entry. The you guys can just check it out. But yeah, it was like a user, you know, basically as that image there. So congratulations, you won the ultra rare Ritmo. So congratulations on that. Let me see here. Absolutely crazy. Yes, Social Glass, you won. Incredible. Yeah, self-portrait, what you would call it. And it's got to be suitable though for all viewers, you know what I'm saying? All right. So congrats to all. Good job with the contest. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we had actually a lot of entries, so this was a really good one. So thank you guys for participating and all of that, man. But yeah, in a nutshell, there you go. And also the Immutable X, that's going to be pretty crazy, guys. It's going to be pretty crazy on that. We'll be also, you know, the VeVe Art Show account on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow us there. That's where we'll be kind of following up on all this. And also the Instagram, you don't want to miss out on that as well. Is not to be confused with some other random account, but it's VeVe Art Show _ on Instagram as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys in the next one. And yeah, so peace, love, VeVe, guys. Hope you have a good day. Be like an NFT, be authentic. And we have also another quick announcement is, I don't know where we're doing it. I think we're doing it maybe on the, by the way, I hope you guys saw the little essentially the close-ups on the DC cover girls, but I posted that on Twitter as well from David Hughes on Instagram. But yeah, I just had a closer look of what they look like as far as the 3D models we're gonna see, or the VR models, or AR, whatever you want to call them, on the platform. So there you go. Also, we're gonna have another roundtable as well tonight. The VeVe, like a VeVe roundtable discussion with some top heads in the space, in the VeVe space. Chef Dizzy is the moderator. He's been putting that together, and he, you know, obviously helped put that together, most of it, bring a lot of the heads together. So congrats and shout out to Chef Dizzy on that. And I think we're going to be possibly in the main Discord doing that. You can expect to see probably over 100 people to 150 people tuning in the main Discord. So you want to make sure you tune in as well too. All you have to do is join the main Discord, and I believe we will be in the what's called the stage, aka it's like a clubhouse version, in the main Discord here. As you can see, this is kind of what it looks like. But anyways, you can essentially just join in the main Discord. It's as easy as that, guys. It's just a couple clicks of the button, and we'll be in that quote-unquote clubhouse in the Discord. I think is where we're doing it. Don't quote me on that, but just watch on my Twitter for the update, because I'll be updating on Twitter on that. But we will have some exciting people. I think we'll have some of the same speakers as we did last week, which was what we had. We had the VeVe Wiki guy, as well. I think Mark and Mike, I believe it is, both on there. And then we had, who else did we have on there? My brain is, I think we had, can't remember. Okay. This is my little daughter. I'm not even sure what she's saying. Anyways, we had some great speakers on there, and you can expect some more great speakers tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time, I believe, or 9:30 Eastern time. But I'll see you guys in the next video, guys, and peace, love, VeVe, and be like an NFT, be authentic. See you guys in the next one. Peace.